Well, how the fuck y'all lost when you sat down or some shit? And then they let them come back?
Nah, because we was still up, bro. That last quarter, though, nobody was getting it done. Even me. Split stuff.
What's up, bro?
Got, a little muscle. You know what I'm saying?
You got right?
Yeah, a little muscle.
Thank you.
Yeah,
got big.
the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Nah, man, I got people. I don't know what it is. Put the 14s on you. Yeah.
You were the top rookie last month.
Oh yeah, not for real.
I feel like they should have hit somebody better for the rock.
Yeah.
I get it, but they should not put them on. But that's good. It's a key factor. I think it's fucking nice. I get it.
We hope you come and join us for the Timberwolves Dance Team Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive this special giveaway.
I don't know.
To hit your favorite dance moves. Timberwolves fans, our promotional ticket.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we welcome, we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Austin Reaves.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Lakers starting
layup pack.
Outside, the wings are Reaves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Milton in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Money in at the 1. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
And what had me more hot was Ben Simmons was hooping. My
It's
bro,
all about
this,
stability.
all his
now
shots was
moving forward
inside.
with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long term.
I'm talking about Julius Randle. This nigga was missing layup.
Here's
Dimes.
Reaves. After
This
the
nigga
basket by
good.
Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards, this nigga caught ISO. Not finishing.
That's the latest, David.
Thanks very much. I spoke
Come
briefly
on,
with
bro.
Chris Finch. Now, LeBron, always number
Not
one on the
finished.
scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both free throws good for money.
You fucked up for this, man.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Nobody scored for
On
me.
the wing, Reed. Back to Milton. LeBron sets the screen for Milton. Lets it go from 11 and rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Somebody.
Shot clock at 5. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. We saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really.
Never says from my career.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Never
Goodwin's
says.
in for the Lakers.
Hey.
That one misses for Randall.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Reeves. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Over in the corner, McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And definitely a feel-good kind of win, but I'm sure their coach might say they cut it a little bit too close.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Randall against Hachimura. Randall no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
McDaniels against LeBron. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. In the corner, it's James. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces up.
Look at this shit, man. Get past them.
Just to get it blocked.
Of the NBA, but Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, or dang here. What about Anthony
Play
Edwards?
good now.
He's another one, right? A young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Bryant, LeBron James. There will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. And here is Los Angeles now after the.
Phil, I'm like, bro. Yes, bro. You know how that bitch be sitting in your lap? And then I got up, and then that bitch just fell. But like, I don't know if it's a third piece. He's the only piece that's in. Thank you.
This from Money. Pass to James. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Money. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here is Goodwin. Still scoreless. Hachimura down low. Randall on him. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And here's Edwards. After Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep to the paint, here's Reeves, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
Here's Money. He's defended by Reeves.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Goodwin feeling it out. This one for three. The shot will not fall. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Money. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers trade. James in the post. McDaniels defended.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence could be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
That's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. We've got Anthony Edwards. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Money. Then there's Reed. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy.
Making this nigga look crazy. Ish. Hezzy.
Boy, that is special.
As
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Minnesota with the ball after LeBron James hitting the three. Gobert against Len, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's James. He had 35 points last game out. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. A miss that time would have put him up. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards, and stolen by James. Len finds Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Gobert pulls it in.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Edwards, good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one
they
of these
got me number
guys
5 for the dunk contest.
do amazing things around
Yes,
the bucket.
sir.
And they will.
Hey,
I
man, for
guarantee
real.
you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen
Damn.
before. Those fellas have
Gotta
some
keep on
tricks up
hard,
their
then.
sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at money. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have
Like doing
happened.
reverse dunks and shit in the game.
And see.
So I'm out here doing reverse dunks and shit in the game too.
We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
So it's the Timberwolves now after LeBron James's miss. Clock at 6. Here's Money. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Takes it off the glass. Money's got the lead back.
Nah, I did a clean out layup. That really clean. Yes, sir. Into this change like a Clark Kent. Lamborghini Garcia. Blessing Garcia.
Yeah.
After
Who lay
5
a package
from
of
Minnesota.
this?
These defenders
Derrick
just
Rose.
look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
LeBron passes to Goodwin. Back to LeBron. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. Million money. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash
Off the
than he
inbound.
has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, bro. Put the 14s on.
After the three-pointer from
Niggas
Mike.
start open.
Reed with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps.
I think the game.
You get goosebumps, but
I think
the
the
hard
game
work
they
you
have
put in
to
to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is
they
amazing
make them
the
games
hours
harder.
you spend.
365, 24/7.
Bro, that's great. It's like stuff.
And the first one drops.
The niggas will be
Oh,
like,
the
hey,
mid-range
stop
shot
Kawhi
has
Leonard.
always
Next
been
possession, this
Hachimura's
nigga
best
fire.
weapon. But he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. How many
Hachimura hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Money, defended by Milton. Outside, Edwards. Over Reeves. Edwards, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Milton. Reed with the block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in. So it's the Lakers now. James finds Reeves, driving to the basket. And that one, good. Reeves has got 8 points.
Nice shot by Reeves. He's just so crafty in that mid-range area.
Money. Yep, it counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Yeah.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Oh, he like, oh shit. Put it together.
Against LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Nigga flew back. Fuck that, was bitch ass. Fuck ass. Get that fuck nigga. tell he lame as fuck because that pussy that didn't come out right there. Yeah. That's funny. He's funny for that.
Here's Money. He's got 25 to the right side. McDaniels against Hachimura. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Money, no good. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron shot is off. Timberwolves have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. McDaniels passes to Money. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Pass to Milton. From 15 feet away, Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Money. Plays it up off the glass. Money's got 27 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James.
Hey.
With it. He's got 13. Stolen by Reed. Here's Money, defended by Milton. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Connect. So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
WWE like that too.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 14. Taking a look at the Lakers. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Shake Milton is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at center, locking down the middle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Goodwin's checked in for Shake Milton. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Money. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Goodwin finds Reeves. Stolen. Here's Money into the lane.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim round.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers trail by 16. James, the bounce pass. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
If you're a defender, you got to be careful when it comes to guarding Hachimura. He is clever at getting contact.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Money. Out to Edwards. Good on the shot. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Reeves. He dreams the quick shot.
And Reeves is on a tear. Every time he touches the ball, this man's looking to score.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Money passes to Edwards. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randall's got 19 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
With the step back. Reeves the pass to James. Hachimura with a screen on McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over McDaniel. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Julius Randle. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team, averaging about 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Lakers trail by 17. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Buries it from three-point range.
Hachimura is a threat from out there. Gotta stay connected to him.
Here's Money. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Money. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Hayes.
Yeah.
Over Gobert. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here is McDaniels. He's defended by Reeves. Reeves against McDaniel. A rebound by the Lakers. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Reeves outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. LeBron outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Goodwin. He's got 9 to the inside.
Well, it is a little bit like
I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
McDaniels with the ball. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Money. 33 points for him. Can't hit from in close. James against Edwards. Reeves outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
Got to.
Lakers trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So many games in the top 4 games?
Gobert pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by Money.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Drills it from outside. Goodwin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Money. Stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers on the break. He's with it. Kicks it out to James. Shoots a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards with it. Now Dillingham. Scoreless thus far. Off target from 3-point range. Reeves finds James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
No good on that.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that's
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Money subbed in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Austin Reed. Now, here's Goodwin. Edwards defending. Back to Milton. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Minnesota with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Money in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Vanderbilt finds Len. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And here is James. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And the Lakers making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Timberwolves trail. With the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
That's 41.
Now, here's Milton. T right on him. From T, James. Shooting his
shit.
Randall with the rebound.
We losing.
Randall's got his
We tied up right now.
now in the game.
Yeah, bro, they took me out.
Pass to Edwards.
Oh, he got it. Dimes. Let's go.
Move inside by Edwards.
41
Something
66.
seemed to click for him at halftime.
Yeah, they took me out. I came back in. It was 89 to 92.
The game is just easy
He was
for him
up like
now.
15.
Milton the pass to Vanderbilt. Milton a screen on Randall. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Money passes to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. No problem knocking that one down. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
James finds Milton. Kicks it out to James. Los Angeles with another miss.
One made 3 form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Randall with the bucket.
And just too strong. Randall with momentum on his side against that contact.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 8th assist in the game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Money, defended by Milton. Here's Money. Banked in off the glass. Money's got 43 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Milton. Pass to LeBron. Fires top of the key. and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Milton kicks to James. Vanderbilt a screen on McDaniel. James misses. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Milton. Shot, high post. Yep, right through the net. Milton's got 4 points this quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Lakers trail by 3. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game.
Oh, my goodness, man. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Reeves outside. Milton with it. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Over Randall. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Just 2 to shoot. The shot comes out. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Money. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And that's a foul called on Money. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Speaking to experience.
James outside. To Hayes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Getting the pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. From down in the low post, it goes. Timberwolves shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the 4th. LeBron against McDaniel. And it's James missing. Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And they double up James. Reeves down!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up.
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. It's good from beyond the arc.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Hachimura. Over Randall. Hachimura, no good. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
The three-pointer, no good. Here's Money. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
If I can say that whole thing.